Hi, good morning. Welcome to 3D Leisure at Home. I'm Gail and I'm here to do fitness Pilates with you again this morning. It is an absolutely fabulous day here in Glasgow today, so hopefully the sun is shining where you are and it's a good start to the morning. So we're gonna do 45 minutes working on the core mainly. So fitness Pilates is basically strengthening sort of the abdominals, the stomach muscles, your core, and strengthens the back. And it includes standing exercises onto floor exercises, but all involve engaging your core throughout. So it's important to pull in those tummy muscles really tight and just concentrate on just sort of pulling up the belly button. And then I'll keep you right throughout. There'll be different levels to each exercise. It is more geared towards the fit individual. Some of the exercises are quite tasking if you're holding them for a length of time or on the balance side of things. But everyone can do their own sort of modification to that, so you can make it a bit easier or a bit harder. So it will suit everybody. Have a drink of water. All you don't need any equipment, just yourself, a little bit of space around you so that you're not kicking anything. And we're going to start, and we have gentle music in this. So it's a lovely class. So hopefully you come on, you stay and join me. And you can also do it on catch up on YouTube. So again, as I said, just work within your means. If something doesn't feel right or you need rest, just add in your rests as and when you need them. Work to your own pace, and hopefully you enjoy it. The main thing is to come on and enjoy on this Saturday morning. So we're about to start, and I'll just get a little bit of nice music on. So we're just going to stand, and as I said, just have a drink, close a hand, and if you're thirsty at any time, just feel free to have a drink, and hopefully you're going to feel really good after it. So I'm looking forward to this morning. Hopefully you are. So let's stand nice and tall. Stomach muscles pulling in to begin with, and rest the shoulders, sink the shoulders down, tilt the hips forward, tighten up the glutes slightly, and lift the crown of the head, and just stand. And on out breath, we want to also breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So we're breathing in through the nose, we're floating the arm up to the ceiling, lengthening the spine, and breathing out and bringing the arm down. Opposite arm, breathing in, really lift. So we want nice long spine, and again, breathing in through the nose, and breathing out through the mouth, and in through the nose, flat back, out through the mouth, float two arms up, breathe in, really extend, and breathing out. You will feel a nice stretch when you lift those arms up to ceiling. In breath and out breath. Come onto your toes. On the in breath, coming up, try and balance, and breathe out, coming down nice and slow, and breathing in, and breathing out. So we're just going to take the arms out. So take the arms out nice and wide, stretch back to open up the chest, and bring it forward. Turn the palms out the way, push back, and draw as if you're drawing in water to the front. So we'll breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep the palms facing together, just take the arms back and hold the arms back. Just open up the chest, keep the stretch on, and relax. Reaching out to the side, so we're breathing in and breathing out, coming back at the side, breathing in and breathing out. In through the nose and out through the mouth, and in through the nose and out. So we're just going to be taking the leg forward and back, trying to keep your hips level, so you can do your breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Try not to hold your breath throughout, so you want to be nicely balanced. The foot can brush off the floor and change legs. So forward and back. So breathing in and breathing out. In and out. Nice high leg. Higher you lift, the better. And relax. Opening up the knee, so we're lifting up and taking it out. Breathing in, breathing out. In and out, changing sides. Breathe in, breathe out. Try and keep your hips level to the front when you're taking the knee out. So you're not turning away with the knee, you're trying to get the hips to open and relax. Okay, we just want to be reaching forward as you do a sit position. Feet are hip width apart, float the arms up and drop the bottom down, breathing in, stretching, and breathing out, coming up. And again, breathing in, lengthen the spine, tummy in, and breathing out, coming up. And again, last time, breathing in, get the stretch on, and just hold here. Try and breathe naturally, hold this position. Try and lengthen the core, lengthen all the way up the spine, crown of the head, and really feel that stretch. Lengthening the back, and come up. So we're just going to do a roll down, so we're just rolling down nice and slowly. You want to be dropping down towards the floor. The head drops down first. You take a deep breath in, nose and out. Drop the chin down, reach down as far as you can go. And then hold the stretch, wherever that might be. Take a deep breath in, and an out breath. Roll up nice and slow, pulling the tummy in, arching the back. Head comes, rolls up last, and then roll the shoulders. We'll have two more. Shrug in at the back. Again, take a deep breath in. Breathe out, drop the chin, drop the arms, tummy up tight. Come down as far as you can go. That might be just to the legs, it might be to the floor, just stay with it. Breathe naturally. And then take a big deep breath in through the nose. And an out breath, roll up. Head last. Roll the shoulders and squeeze them in. And then we're going to just walk this out now. From your roll down, reaching, walking it out into your plank. So we're taking a deep breath in through the nose. And breathing out. And walk it out into a plank position, which is shoulders underneath, hands underneath your shoulders, fingers spread and bottom down. So the bottom isn't tipping up in the air, the bottom is nice and flat. And we keep that position, we pull that tummy up. And if this is too difficult, then you bring your knees down onto the floor, but still pull up tight. So you're still in a lean forward. So I'm not back up, you're still dropping down, tummy up, holding, tummy extra tight. Keep holding. And then we're going to bring it back and set back onto the heels. So we want to be leaning back, bottom on the heels. Now your knees can either be spread slightly or together, and you reach forward. So hopefully you're nice and warmed up, you're relaxing in your child pose. Let the arms lengthen to the front, head dropping. And come up. So hopefully you're ready to go now. We're gonna work through different exercises and get all the body working, so all the muscles from head to toe. So we're just going to start on our knees today, and we're just going to do a lean back. So when you're leaning back, you are pushing your hips forward and you are drawing the tummy in to engage your core. The arms come forward, we take a deep breath in and we breathe out, and the toes are lengthened on the floor, and breathing out, coming back, and breathing in, coming forward, back up, breathe out and breathe in. Now you should feel this tummy really flattening as you come back. So you're drawing in so tight, breathing out and in. You may feel burning in the front of the legs. The quads work hard here. So breathe out and breathe in, and we're going to stay back. Breathe naturally, don't hold your breath when you're holding this position. You're just tightening up really tight. Pushing out the hips and coming back up and having a little rest. We're going to repeat that. Take a deep breath in. Hopefully you're feeling this. Breathe out and in. Breathe out through the mouth and in. Hold back and breathe naturally. Push the hips out, pull that belly button in so tight. I know I'm feeling it, so hopefully you're feeling this little burning going on in the legs. And come back up. So we're going to just stretch the front of the leg. So you're going to slide back one leg, round the hand at the front to get your balance. And if you can't reach your foot, if you have a strap of anything like a belt or anything, you can draw around your foot. And if you can, on out breath, draw the heel towards your bottom or onto the bottom. So breathe in through the nose, and then on your out breath, try and increase the stretch. And if you've got really good balance, you might want to take two hands back and hold. So you can be really lengthening the front of the quad. And then we're going to let go and repeat that on the other side. So the other leg slides back, and you can take it on out breath, so deep breath in, out breath, draw in, and in breath through the nose, and out breath. Always try and ease into your stretches. So on out breath you always draw in tighter, and if you want to take the other hand back, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth and hugging in tight. If you're very flexible, you might want to even hook this hand around and draw the leg in a little bit more. It depends on your flexibility, don't overstretch. And now we're going to come back onto our fours, hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. Just a nice stretch to begin with. Taking a deep breath in and we're breathing out and we're dropping the head down, starting to tilt up, arching the spine and really push up through the shoulders. And in breath, dropping down the tummy, lifting the head and the bottom, arching. So out breath, we are stretching the spine, lifting each vertebrae up, opening up. And breathing in, dropping down nice and slow, and really take it into the tilt. And come back to centre, which is your neutral spine, halfway between your up and down. And we're going to take a deep breath, and I want you to lengthen opposite arm and leg. Get into the stretch. Holding. And breathe out and come in, tuck under. Breathe in, extend, breathe out and in. So this curl, head under, lengthen, and one more, breathe out and in, and ground both hand and foot. Opposite side, take a deep breath in, breathe out, lengthen, take a deep breath in and breathe out, curl under, and lengthen and under. Nice stretch, ab stretch here, full length of the body. Always stretch the fingers and the toes and come back down. So we're going to take it into elbow plank. So we want to come down, elbows underneath the shoulders, take one foot back, then the other, and bring it into your plank. And you're holding this position. So we are aiming to push up onto the hands. So from your plank, take a deep breath in, out breath, we are pushing up. In breath, coming down, try not to tilt too much from the hip. Pushing up on out breath and down on in breath. And if it's too difficult, onto the knees. You can do this, doesn't matter what pace you go, even if it's really, really slow, that'll work your core extra hard. Concentrate not to swivel. So when you're coming up, try and push opposite hand. So you're using the both arms for the push up. Pushing up with the right, coming down, and then pushing up with the left. And works through this, and if you're still on toes, you're doing well. Coming down and pushing. Slow. Extra tight tummy muscles. Well done, have a rest. Okay, we're going to take this into a full arm plank. So we want to be lifting one leg and then the other leg, and then we're going to do a little sequence. So we lift one leg, then the other, one arm, then the other, and then we'll change it up a little bit. So we're going to work hard this morning. So, are we ready? Let's get down. You've had a little rest. Heart rate comes up a bit when you're doing the push-ups there. So we're down, full arm plank. And take it back. And take a deep breath in, out breath, we lift the leg, guys. Out breath and in. Out and in. 2 more on the legs. And then we swap over to the arms. So we lift in one arm and down, and the other. And again, don't tilt the shoulders, keep the shoulders level to the ground and the hips, and have a little rest. So we're going to repeat that, 4 legs, 4 arms, but before we do that, I'm just going to take you into plank, and we're going to do pushing from centre of the body. So when you're in your plank and you think of a straight line, you're pushing to the side without dropping the hip. So think of sliding across So you've got a pencil under the hips. So we're in a plank position, and then on out breath we push across, but I'm not pushing down with the hip. And in breath your centre, out breath we push over to the side. So have a couple of goes of that. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, push the hip out, breathe in, come back. Breathe out, push out, breathe in, back, breathe out, push out, and back, and out, and back. Now when we come to do that, we will be doing it though from your elbows, okay? So we're going to take it into 4 legs, 4 arms, pushing out to the side, but I'll bring you down onto the elbows first. And are we ready? Here we go. Back on the arms, forward, legs in the plank, either knees or toes. Toes being harder. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, leg up, breathe in, leg down, breathe out, and again guys, 1 each to go. Changing onto the arms, up and down, either from knees if it's too hard, up and down. Bring it down onto the elbows, and breathe out, push out to the side, breathe in centre, breathe out, and in, out, and in, out. Well done. Sit back, have a little stretch. So you want to stretch the back. Back works quite hard. When you lift that tummy up really tight, it does work the lower spine, the posture muscle. Well done. So we're going to repeat that. Just going to do 2s, but at the end we'll do the elbows pushing up and down. So it's like a little sequence. 2 legs, 2 arms, onto elbows, pushing to side, and then pushing up. So we're going to get a little bit hotter. How are we doing? Are you still with me? If you need to rest, then just rest more. Right team, are we ready? Stand back into plank. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out, lift 1 leg, breathe in, down. Breathe out, lift the other leg, now onto arms. Breathe out and in. Out and in. Come down onto the elbows. Breathe out, push out to the side. Breathe in centre. Out to the side. In centre. Now push up on out breath. Breathe out. Breathe in. Steady the hips. Breathe out. Breathe in. Come on, you can do this. Keep it going. Keep it going. Is that belly button pulling up tight? Come on, really, really engage your core. Think of the belly button on a string. You're trying to draw that tummy up to ceiling. Push, stay in your plank. Hold it. If it's too difficult, knees. If it's still too difficult, rest. Head in line with the spine. Hold tight. Hold. And rest. Sit back. Well done. We're going to come on to our side. So we're going to do what we call our clam. So we're lying. Now you can either lie with the head rested, or you can rest the head. I'm just going to tilt this down a tiny bit. Make sure you can see me down on this floor. Okay, so we are lying on our side. The knees are bent 90 degrees and taken back ever so slightly. Now when you lift, we're lifting, we're holding one foot on top of the other. We're squeezing the knee back on out breath, but you're trying to keep both your hips forward, so you're not tilting back onto your bottom cheek. You're still facing to the front, think of your two hips as headlights facing forward. So we want to really work the outer thigh and the glute. It strengthens up sleeping lazy muscles in the butt. So we take a deep breath in, we breathe out, really squeeze back this knee, tighten up the bottom, and breathe in and come back. Breathe out, pull that tummy in, push the knee back, tighten up the butt, and back. So you really want to squeeze the glute muscle. So really breathe out and breathe in, breathe out and in. Come on, really work hard here. And if you are on live with me and you want to put up a comment, it's always good to know that you're there, that I've got company, working hard together, and I'll come back to you at the end. Really squeeze. You should be feeling this now in the glute muscles firing up. And again, squeezing and relax. So we're going to take the legs out, and again you can lie down if you prefer to lie down. I've got my hand forward for balance, and I'm not pushing into the ground really hard. I'm trying just to work really from my core, lifting my legs. So I'll give you, first one will be a flex the foot, a point and taking down. So it's flex top foot, point the other one to meet and taking it down. So take a deep breath in, breathe out, out and in, out, out and in. You can change that to 2 legs up, back down. Breathe out. Now make sure you're not bringing these legs forward. They are coming up in a straight line directly from shoulder, hip and toes. So when you look down, they are directly in line with your shoulder. And if you want to go really hard on this and you have good balance, then this arm comes forward at a slight angle away from your face. And as we come up, we are coming up onto the elbow. We are stretching down towards the ankles and back down again. So we breathe out. Now if these are too difficult, you go back to flex, lift and drop. So it's one leg, then the other, and then down. Or just what we were doing earlier with the head supported. And if you want to, you can stay up here and we breathe out and in, out and in. Push, push. Or you can stay just with your down and ups. So these are really working into this outer thigh and the waist. Working hard, team. Come on, you can do this. Just practice makes perfect. Working extra hard and rest. So we're going to take this leg back behind. So you're opening up your hip. So it's knee pushing back, foot grounded, hips are on the ground and hips are facing forward, and we're aiming to bring the hips up to the ceiling. So arm up, we're going to breathe up and push up, and it's kind of like a little back bend. So I'll show you. So the arm is lifting up, so take a deep breath in and breathe out, push through this foot, push up and then come down and don't rest on the floor. Breathe out and in. And if you really want to work harder, you can take that into full arm and reach right up. So you have a little bit more space. These hips are trying to rotate up to ceiling. So we're breathing in and out. In and out. Keep that going. In. And you've got 2 more to go. Keep going. I'll just get this music back on and rest. Okay, so coming on to the other side, and we'll do the climber first. Knees forward, So 90 degrees and then slide back a bit, and we're lifting. So squeezing, out breath, in breath, hips forward. So you're pushing your hips out, pulling the tummy in, tightening up the butt cheek. So breathe out. So you should feel this straight away in your bottom. Squeeze, trying to keep those hips facing forward. Squeeze. Got 2 more to go. Extra tight squeezes. Really tighten up. Fire up the glute muscle. And last one. And rest. Okay, so we're going to take it straight legs. I'm going to go from the start. So we breathe out, flex foot, breathe in and down. Breathe out, out and in. When you look down, those legs are in line with the hip and shoulder. And 2 legs if you want to make it harder. This hand that's on the floor, try not to push in to the floor. You're trying to balance, not by the force of this fingers on the floor, but on the paw, doing all the work and balance. And if you want to make it harder, we are coming up and down. Breathing out and in. Out and in. We've got 2 more, and if you do want to stay up, you stay up and pulse, and if you don't, you stay with the down and up. We reach, guys, reach. Stretch the fingers down this body, as if you're trying to stretch down towards the ankles. Breathe out and in, out and in, out and in. And rest. Taking this leg behind, either from elbow or full arm. So your choice. Arm is up, push down, push this knee back, push the foot into the floor. In breath, we reach up to ceiling, we arch the back. So breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Really push back the arms, the shoulders are drawing in together. The hips are pushing up. Just a great stretch. Push. And push. One more. Up and down. Excellent. Really, really good. So we're now going to come back into your plank. We're just going to lift the leg behind, but this time a little bit higher. And then we're going to glide forward, bring in the knee. So we'll do 3 positions on this. So from your plank, we will be doing a plank, so the leg will come up and then it'll come under chest. Then it'll come up and it'll come to the outside of the knee. Then we come up and then we come diagonally across and back up, and then we swap. So hopefully you're up for this. And if you do need to come down onto the knee, then you can come down to modify that. I'm going to stay up and lengthen the legs on the up, so you're getting a nice stretch in. So we're into our plank, tummy down, tummy up, sorry, bottom down. So think about your breathing. So we're going to take a deep breath in, we're going to breathe out, and then we're going to breathe in, come forward, breathe out, breathe in, come to the outside of the knee, breathe out, breathe in, diagonal, breathe out, and back, and have a rest. So the other side. Hopefully you're enjoying this morning. Great start to the morning. If you've been on already doing Charlotte's, then you'll be exhausted. But if not, and you're joining me, we're enjoying working hard, but low impact exercises. So really good for the back, really good for the stomach, really strengthening and lengthening all these muscles and these joints. Are we ready, team? Take a deep breath in, the other leg now. Breathe out and in. Breathe out, outside the elbow. In. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and back to plank. Hold it. And come down. Little patch stretch. Breathing out and breathing in and breathing out and in, and bring the feet, turn the feet down and push your heels into the floor. So we're pushing back, drop the chest down, flatten the back, draw the tummy up. Tilt the head up towards the tummy as if you're looking up to your belly button. Flatten the heels if you can. If you have to bend your legs, then bend your legs. And come back into your plank. So slowly coming back and tummy up. And we're going to repeat what we did earlier. So again, we are going to be lifting the leg up behind on out breath. So in breath, have a breath in through the nose, and out breath, lift the leg up. In breath, come forward. Out breath, up. In breath, outside the knee, and up and out. And we'll come one more this time under the chest and back up and have a little rest. And again, we are going to repeat that on the other side. I am now getting hot and sliding on my carpet. So stand back. Get the core fired up, really, really lift up, really work hard now last time with this other leg. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, lift, in breath, under, out breath, in breath, out, in, last one, under the chest, under, and up, and take it down and push back through the heels, drop your head, flat back, so you're in your downward dog, push, and bring your knees down and set back onto the sit bones. And we're just gonna work the tummy, hands forward, take a deep breath in, breathe out, bring it back, stomach tight, in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you want to make it harder, come down. You are nearly at the end, guys. I don't know where this time has gone this morning. It's gone too quick. I wanted to do so much more. Come up and have a rest. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Breathe out, lean back. And if you want to now, you can lift one leg, then the other leg, and hold this position. Tummy, really, really engage that core. If you want to take the legs up, take the legs up. The legs are if you lose your balance, come back. Or you might want to do like a down and up and hold it. If you want to make this harder, you can just drop the legs like down and up. Just a small little movement of the feet. You're reaching up. You keep this going. Ooh, feeling this. Tummy tight. And hold. And give a little stretch. Oh, so good. My neck. Need to loosen up a little bit. Drop your head if you feel tight neck. And then we're going to finish off just with the feet crossing over. We're lying down. Yay. Last little go. Legs up. And cross the legs. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Breathe out. Take the legs down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Alexa, off. We just had company there. That's spooky. Keep it going. Back up. And then if you want to make this easier on your back, slide the hands to protect your back, push your back into the floor and stay low. And we're just crossing. If it gets too difficult, have a rest. Stretch your hands above your head and your legs, toes. Keep going, team. This is your last one. Keep going. Ah, well done. Grab the knees in. Did so good today. And legs up. And we just do our stretch. So breathe in breath, breathe out. Into the nose, out of the mouth. Give a little double. 1, 2, 1, 2. So, in breath, out breath. In breath, out breath. Practicing those. In, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And hug. Ah, best hug of the day. Lovely, roll back and forth. And let's really just roll, get pressure onto the sacrum and back the other way. And relax. Lengthen hands and lengthen toes. Draw one knee into chest and hold. And then on out breath, on next one, tuck the foot under, in breath, arm grounded, and out breath. Bring that knee across, so you're aiming to draw the knee down to the floor. And really try and lengthen the outer glute area, outer thigh. Stretches right up your spine. Try and keep this shoulder grounded. If you can, look away from the knee, so you look the opposite way. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Allow your body to get heavy and relax. And bring it back up. Center. And on out breath, draw the knee in, get the glute to stretch. And again, tuck the toe behind the knee, take the arm out, take a deep breath in and breathe out and draw. If it's too difficult, you can slide the foot down the leg and make it a little bit easier. Or don't pull across, just go as far as you're comfortable. So we're aiming to relax and stretch On out breath, you're trying to increase your stretch, you're trying to pull down that knee, and you'll feel it right up the back and thigh. And coming back up, grabbing the two knees and roll back and forth. And we're just going to relax. Either you can bring this foot in and the knee down, or you can just have your leg wherever you're comfortable. So if you have knee issues, then sometimes if it hurts your knee, then just take the leg to wherever you can just rest to the side. And we're aiming to just reach forward, so we take a deep breath in and breathe out, but we're aiming to push the chest forward here and keep a flat back. In through the nose, breathe out, push forward. And you might want to hold around your foot. Sometimes you can interlock the fingers and get them around the foot, but we're trying not to lean to one side here, so you're trying to stay centre. So you're scooping the chest up, it's lengthening the back and the hamstring. And then we'll allow ourselves to just fold, so we drop the head down, so the spine here is curling. And we come back up and we change. So we take a deep breath in, so you might just be reaching down to here, whatever. If you feel it is fine, you might want to just grab the toe or hook around. Sometimes you might have to bend your leg to get your foot into that hold and then push out, and that just takes it a little bit further, just assists you if you want to go a bit deeper into the stretch. So we're still scooping the chest up here, guys, pushing down, getting the back to lengthen, the hamstrings to stretch. And next out breath, we fold, allow the head to drop down and come back up, and just do two legs out and just reaching forward. And again, we're lifting the chest. You might want to do bent legs if you want to assist it, and then push out and drop. You might just be back here, or you might be elbows on the floor. And drop, head heavy, and come back up and just sit in a comfortable position, whatever that might be for you. I'm just going to stretch the waist. You've done so good. Hopefully you enjoyed that today. This arm's coming behind, and then you're lifting up, breathing in and breathing out. We're stretching over, stretching the waist. Well done today. I hope you really enjoyed that. Hope you felt the tummy working hard. Breathing in, up, and breathing out, and we worked into the obliques on your side planks there, the waist. So it's really all over, toning and stretching as well, and strengthening. So it really strengthens the core and the back. So we're going to just stretch forward, breathe out, push out, breathe in through the nose, and breathe out. Take it back and lift, sink the shoulders down. If this is too uncomfortable, just get your hands on lower back and squeeze the elbows in. And just gently rest the head to one side. Breathe in, breathe out, rest the head the other side. So we're just going to take a little neck stretch, hand grounded, arm up, and on out breath, draw the head over. In breath, hold, out breath, increase. I love these for the neck and the top of the shoulders. Don't overstretch. Hand is pushing into the floor, so you're drawing the shoulder down, and then on out breath, you're drawing the head across. Allow that neck to lengthen. Out breath, we're easing down pressure on the head, but not too much. And come back. And well done. Thank you very much for joining me today. Hopefully you're feeling good now. Looking forward to the rest of your happy Saturday. I'll be back next week, next Friday, for Fat Burn Extreme at 12:30. Hopefully you go on and try all the other classes. They are really, really good. Something for everybody. So if you want high intensity, you've got it. You've got your spin for sort of really, really working the heart, pumping. You've got high intensity with a hit step and FBX, Fat Burn Extreme, and then you've also got all your relaxation ones. So they're good to do all of them. So try different classes, you know, try and vary your routine so you're not getting to just, your body gets used to exactly the same. So it's great to have you on. We really appreciate your company, and if you're catching up on YouTube, you know, you can do that when you've got free time. So thanks very much, and as I said, go on, have a fabulous weekend. It was great, really enjoyed that, and make sure you have a drink of water now and have a great weekend. Thanks very much, take care, bye.